The Pakistani army says these are the bodies of Taliban militants. For the first time, the military has released evidence to back its claims that more than 1,000 Taliban fighters have been killed in more than 3 weeks of fighting. Most of the pictures are too graphic to show on TV. Included here, photos of what the army says are captured fighters and their weapons. The military won't say where or when these pictures were taken. For weeks, Pakistani warplanes, helicopters, and artillery have pounded suspected Taliban targets in northwest Pakistan. Now, the top brass say they're sending in the infantry for urban warfare.
Now the infantry is going into the cities and the towns, and they will conduct the street battles, the hand-to-hand fight.
Fighting between the soldiers and the militants has flared periodically across northwest Pakistan over the last 5 years. But this time, Pakistani journalist Zahid Hussain says the army's going in for the kill.
This time, I think there's a change of tactics and strategy. They wanted really to go after the leadership.
The Pakistani government is trying to consolidate domestic support for the war, calling for unity against the Taliban at a meeting of the country's political parties on Monday. And for the first time, dozens of Muslim clerics in Pakistan have publicly condemned the Taliban, calling its violent tactics of suicide bombing and beheading un-Islamic. The offensive is taking a devastating toll on ordinary Pakistanis. These chaotic scenes are from the Swat Valley, where desperate civilians are fleeing the conflict zone. They rush past bombed-out buildings, clutching their belongings, using any means of transport possible. Some may not survive the journey. The Pakistani government needs all the support it can get to fight this war and cope with this wave of refugees. The fighting has displaced more than 1 million Pakistanis in just 3 weeks. The United Nations says this may be the worst refugee crisis since the genocide in Rwanda in 1994. Ivan Watson, CNN, Islamabad.